Thursday in November. We see again the essence of the Thanksgiving holiday put into play. In the middle of a great tragedy, there is the hope that by remembering God and the universal truths that He gives to us, and not for political opportunity, that we attempt to attribute to Him, that through hope, hopefully further horror can be stopped or abolished. Who can say that the Thanksgiving holiday during the time of war in 1864 did not cause pause for men and women to stop and reflect long enough so that the holiday of 1865 was celebrated in peace? The beauty of Thanksgiving is that it is a holiday unencumbered by politics. It is a holiday unchained from dogma. It is a holiday unbound from debate or rhetoric. For who can argue the simple reality of Thanksgiving? It is a chance to give thanks and praise to the Almighty and to give to our neighbors. As we saw in the earlier verses, great will be the reward of those who give to their neighbors and extend a helping hand to humanity. The very act of thanking or praising God requires that act of charity. The rewards of the thankful are great. In the Quran, we find the verse in Ali Imran, if any so desire a reward in this life, we shall give it to him or her. And if any do desire a reward in the hereafter, we shall give it to him or her. And swiftly shall we reward those who are thankful. God in the Quran tells us further that, do you remember me? I will remember you. Be grateful to me and reject not faith. Muhammad, peace be upon him, ﷺ, in another hadith says, those who do not thank the people, they do not thank Allah. They do not thank God. In the Jewish tradition, there is the holiday of Sukkot. And again, forgive me if my pronunciation is wrong. A festival with such a similar message to Thanksgiving, in which the bounty of the Jewish people is gathered together and left at temple. And in some traditions, given to the poor. To share, to give thanks, to celebrate what God has given. The word Yahudim, a name that the Jews are referred to, is derived from the name of the son of Leah and Jacob, Yehuda. Leah so named Yehuda, that name, because she said, this time I will thank, or she used the word Ode, the Lord. Ode means thanks. Therefore she named him Yehuda. And Yehuda comes from the same root as Toda, thanks. So one of the very names of the Jewish people is the thankful people. There is joy in giving thanks to God, as related in Psalm 100 and recited in synagogues and churches across this land. Worship God in happiness and come before God in joyful song. The blessing, Baruch Atah Hatov V'Hametiv, enforces this message, blessed are you, our God, who is good and does good. The Bible continues this message of thanksgiving in Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. We tell our God our problems, making our requests known to Him with thanksgiving. Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18 says, in everything give thanks, for that is the will of God. Psalms 50:14, offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. As we listen to all these holy books, if I didn't tell you which comes from the Quran, which comes from the Bible, which comes from the Torah, the Talmud, or the Hebrew Bible, from any source, I challenge you to tell me from what faith they came. And in that is probably the greatest message of thanksgiving. Psalms 92 says, it is food, it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. The Quran resonates this message with the verses. Prophet Noah was a grateful servant of Allah, of God. Prophet Abraham used to thank God for his many blessings. Prophet David and his family were told to be grateful to God. Allah told his Prophet Muhammad, nay, but worship Allah and be of those who give thanks. In the end, we discovered together what makes this country so great. What makes the reason for people from around the world to come here. Because whether intentionally or unintentionally, the secular holiday of Thanksgiving is far more godly than we can imagine. America creates an opportunity for us all as Americans to set aside our differences in recognition of what we have in common. For in this holiday, we have the opportunity to thank the Creator together and to share with each other how we thank the Almighty, extending our hands in friendship and goodwill, learning to love and care for our neighbors, and coming to bear witness to the universal truths we share together under His mercy. Thank you very much, and happy Thanksgiving.